Alright, so I wanted to make another video to do a more in-depth review of the Drifire Frotrex FR combat pants in NATO Woodland. Now I wanted to go ahead and redo this. I know I have a video of the whole set when I first got my Drifire pants with the new shirt and they were brand new. But, sorry. Got a little shit caught in my throat. Anyways, I wanted to do the review more or less on the pants because there's not a whole lot of reviews over the pants. And the shirt is generally, I have the shirt here, the shirt is pretty much exactly like a Cry Army custom shirt, other than the fact that it's made by Drifire. The shirt body is a different material, and it's FR at the arms. Other than that, all the features are pretty much the same, other than the elbow pads on the shirt. It's pretty much just an AC shirt. However, the pants have a lot more different features than the Cry's, but they are very similar in fit and design to the Cry Army Customs, but they are obviously different. So, start out just like the Cry Army Customs, if you guys have ever owned them. They have the higher cut back to help prevent against chafing from body armor, much like the Cry ACs. They also have a reinforced and padded waist, and they have the enlarged belt loops for riggers belts, just like the Army Customs. They also have the Velcro, waist tab, and zipper fly, just like the Army Customs. One thing which you'll see is we'll just go over the front of the pants, and then I'll go over the back and some of the features. And the most obvious difference between these and the Cry's is the enlarged thigh pocket. No, that sits right up on your top thigh. I actually personally love these two pockets because they store a lot more. I can carry a couple of tourniquets in either one, can of dip, knives, kiln lights, whatever I want. And they are, as you can see, that's my hand. And I don't have super big hands, but by no means are they small. And that's about how the pocket would be compared to my hand. And for as far as depth goes, I'll go ahead and show you guys. I can pretty much get the majority of my hand in there, and that's with it all stretched out. One cool feature, it's actually really unique, and I kind of like it, is this ventilation zipper that they put on both sides of the pocket. You'll just simply, I'm trying to film while I do this, pull it down. It allows for airflow ventilation on both sides. And I thought that was a pretty cool feature and not really seen in a lot of combat pants. They do not have any stretch material whatsoever on these, unlike the Cry's. The knee pads are the other thing that is different. They have internal knee pads as opposed to the Cry's, which are half internal, half external. And these are the D30 knee pads. Now these knee pads, originally when I got them, I actually thought they may have been better than Cry's. However, after using them for quite a while, I've realized they're not as great. However, they're still pretty cool. And they actually wear really nicely into the pants, as you can see. And make them look kind of cool. Other features they have, we'll go ahead and do the sides of them. The cargo pockets are different as well. Cargo pockets are, they seem a little bit bigger than the ones in the Cry's, a little longer maybe on the ACs, but they're also pushed back, which I like. And they are Velcro closed with 3 strips of Velcro and zippered, which I'd prefer if they were buttoned, but I can live with it. Another thing is different, these button flaps here, instead of Velcro, like the Cry ACs. And they do have the reinforced seat, like the Cry ACs as well. Another thing I really like about these pants is the knee pad adjustment on them. Now, unlike most of the Cry pants, like the ACs, the G3s, and the Navy Customs, which just have this little side piece here which you pull and it cinches it left or right, or right on the right leg, left on the left leg. These ones are actually more like real knee pads, where they have, not only can they be adjusted on both sides, unlike the Cry's, but they have more of a, let me get it out, that black piece right there is more like actual, like a knee pad, and it adjusts perfectly to my knees. And it does feel like you're wearing knee pads, and I think it's really cool. You can actually cinch them down, and they've got the female side here, and on the opposite side on both of them, the male side, so you can overlap them as well. That's also a really cool feature on them. They do not have, like the Cry ACs, an ankle pocket that can typically hold a magazine. They don't have those, but they do have the ankle adjustments for the boots as well. Now, Other than that, they're pretty much just like your Cry ACs, other than the enlarged pockets, different pocket layout with zippers and buttons, and different knee pads, and the fact that they're FR. Now, this Frotrex camo, or this Frotrex material, is super durable compared to the Defender M. It does fade out. All FR fabric fades out, and it holds color differently. But these are not M81. These are NATO Woodland. It is a slightly enhanced pattern that was chosen by MARSOC when they operate in Afghanistan with the ANA Commandos and SF. Really, the only people that do use NATO Woodland are Marine Raiders. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this.